I got this homeboy who always want to step out to the bars in Old Town, and every time he hits me up like, Jern, come step out with me, bro. And every time he presents me with this opportunity, I'm like, all right, bet, I'll slide. So we step out, we vibe and we thrive and we listen to music, having some good laughs, man, having a good time. Now, some of you may hear this and be like, hey, yo, aren't you Christian? Like, why you at the bars or why you stepping out? And my answer would be so I can share the gospel with my boy.
What the heck?
Yeah, so I can share the gospel with my boy. So I assume next your question would be is, why don't you just invite him to a Bible group or invite him to church? But of course, I've already done that.
Duh.
But what I've come to learn is a lot of times people don't find that offer as appealing. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna find common ground, make myself available for him, because that's what the Apostle Paul would do.
What do you mean by that?
Peep game here, man. Let's go to 1 Corinthians 9:19-23. Be patient with me. This is Apostle Paul speaking. He says, for though I'm free from all, I have made myself a servant to all, that I might win more of them. To the Jews I became as a Jew in order to win the Jews. To those under the law I became as one under the law, though not being myself under the law, that I might win those under the law. To those outside the law I became as one outside the law, not being outside the law of God, but under the law of Christ, that I might win those outside the law. To the weak I became weak, that I might win the weak. I have become all things to all people, that by all means I might save some. I do it all for the sake of the gospel, that I may share with them in its blessing. This is a beautiful yet strategic way in sharing the gospel. I mean, finding common ground, becoming like one with the intent to spread the word of God. So now what I want you to do is flip a couple of books back and go to Mark 16:15. It says, go into all the Bible groups and churches and proclaim the gospel.
That ain't it.
You right, that's on me. It actually says go into all the world, proclaim the gospel to all the creations. And that's not secluded to churches and Bible groups. Now hold up now, I don't want you attacking me now. Now hear me out. Now churches and Bible groups are important. We need that, we need community. I'm not negating that. However, man, we can share the gospel anywhere, even outside of those places. Now, for the ones we want to see come to Christ, man, don't only pray for them, but make sure we're actually pursuing them. And with that, we got to also make sure we're not uncomfortable with their timeline of change. Now, some people you share the gospel with and they're radically saved right there. But then also some people it may take a week, some people it may take a year, some people it may take 10 years. But however, believe in the seed that you have planted. And also believe in this covenant. And lastly, believe in obedience over religion.